Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. From the very beginning, I have to disclose this. I am far, far from being a sexual Puritan. That is, I like a lot of things, and I have no problem with consensual adults doing stuff, whatever they want to do without hurting anybody. And if they are consensual adults wanting to engage in hurting one another while they're at it, so be it. I have no problem with that. I have my limits, personal limits in my, sexual life, obviously. And I also have my limits in liking or disliking other people's kinky lives. As I said, consensual adults, whatever, man. But I can say, well, I think that is too much for me. I'm not going to say you should not do that. Not for me. You do whatever you want. I say, it's too much for me. Let's put it this way. But I would not ban your whatever you do over there. I have a problem when we cross this line, a big problem between adults and children regarding this kind of issue. The sexualization of children is dangerous, and that is obviously in the hands of the society because they go to school and they watch all kind of things, and they are in the hands of some teachers who we really don't know. And the parents sometimes are in charge of their children through various activities. And I'm going to talk about this specific activity that some mothers, I will give you my personal assessment of this behavior, decided to register their children starting from 4-year-old to 14-year-old to pole dance classes. You know what pole dance classes are? So if you don't know, and I doubt because you're an adult, you must have heard there's some women who are dancing barely dressed and getting naked in front of men from sexual gratification or pleasure and for money. So the men, they are, how do they call them? Objectivizing themselves or something like this. Objective, like they are objects. They are doing that to themselves. But they do this and they earn a living. Some of them do very well if they work for the right place and they get to that position. But life is hard to get there, if you know what I mean. Okay, you don't get over there just because you're a lady. All right, you have to put out, is how it is, put out a lot. That's just a suspicion. I don't know these things. So anyway, you have some mothers in the right mind signing their children up to classes to teach the children how to pole dance. Let me show you this article. As I said, I have no problem if the mom is a whore, but I have a problem if the mom teaches a child to be a whore. I definitely have a problem with that. Why? Because the child doesn't know better. Now, if the mom would be a certain age and the child becomes an adult, let's say 18, and you tell the child, hey, I think you should become a whore like me, baby doll. I teach you how to take it deep in this kind of, well, that's an adult versus an adult. But the mom teaches a child, exposes the child to a whorish behavior. What's good about it? All right, let's look at this article. This comes from People's. I was holding off on this article because I had another one with the drag queens. Another thing that for me is drag queens. I don't give a shit what you do as a drag queen or king or whatever you are, princess. I don't care. But what's the purpose? These guys showing up at kindergartens or first graders. What could be the purpose? Dancing like that, dressed like that. And the moms get the children to this kind of things. Again, if you want to be a whore mommy, do it on your own pussy and mouth and ears and ass and whatever. But the kid? All right. Atlanta pole dancing studio responds to backlash over mommy and me classes. Lack of awareness. Video of the studio inaugural class went viral as people questions whether kids should be involved in these kinds of classes. Well, what's going to be next? It's going to be next how to be in the street and how to attract customers for money. Is that what it is? Are they going to have classes how to get a job in a brothel? Next? What's going to be next? The mom is going to get them, hey, how old are you? 5 years old. You're good to go. Let me teach you how to, or how to, is that where we're going to go? I mean, you teach the child, hey, be careful out there. These are things that could happen. Be careful. Don't do it without that, or no. But all right, as I said, I'm not a Puritan, but I have my limits. So here you have the children right there, and I'm assuming that's one of the instructors, but I don't know why, because of the shape. Okay, maybe not. Well, aren't they too dressed for the job? At Atlanta pole dancing studio, Mommy and Me class went viral after customers argued it wasn't appropriate for kids. I don't think it's appropriate for kids. That's my personal, well, if you want to get your kid over there, you're going to fuck your kid up, but not my kid. Children ages 4 to 14 participated in the inaugural class, which the owner argues is similar to playground and outdoor play kids already engaged in. No. This is adult women getting dirty, showing their pussies in a sexual way and all that, for men to give them $1 so they can have a hard-on and drink while having fun with this low-level entertainment. That's what it is. It's very degrading. Don't give me, it's exactly like a playground and the kids. No, it's not. No, it's not. We should say no from the very beginning when they tell us, it's exactly like, no, it's not exactly. That's exactly what I said. This is a degrading, adult-only job. It's a job. Degrading. Low level, low intellect. It's animali because you dance over there for someone to have a hard-on to fuck something or jerk off on it. That's the whole purpose of that. Or you tell me that you just go over there to think of Shakespeare when you see her exposing her pussy 5 inches from your nose and you put her money in between her cheeks? Ass cheeks, butt cheeks. Jesus Christ. Owner Tia Harris tells people the class is just the beginning of her vision for pole fitness. Pole fitness. Options for kids of all ages. Now, sometimes on Facebook, when I scroll around there, I can see some adult women, that's posted at funny videos where they have at home a pole and they try to dance and they fall. Well, you want to be like that? Go ahead. Fuck it. But remember, that's a job. That's the job. It's not a fitness thing. No, it's a job, all right? And you try to maneuver it. It's a job. Whorish job. It doesn't mean that if you're a pole dancer, you're a whore, but you're definitely not an intellectual. Don't give me one example out of 50 million, okay? That's a particular case which reinforces the general rule. An Atlanta pole dancing studio is defending his decision to hold Mommy and Me classes for his customers. No, guys, you can have it, the studio. You can open the studio. I will be inclined to say go ahead, even though you're going to find idiot moms over there that, think that's necessary. But, that should be empty. In a decent society, normal society, that dancing studio, you see how it's not a dancing studio, it's a whorish studio. And this kind of studio should be empty, or should be only a certain kind of people that go over there. Pink Pole Studios. You want the address, phone number? Shared a video earlier this month from their inaugural Mommy and Me pole workshop. Oh my God, these guys, what kind of euphemisms? Where moms and their kids explore a variety of fun pole tricks and spins. No, Jesus Christ, man. And this is from the mommy, who is not all there, and she transfers that into kids saying, Where have you been, Jane? I came with I spent some quality time with Michelle, my daughter. Where have you been? Thinking you went to theater, went together to some painting classes or something like that. No, we went to some, what's that? Mommy and me pole workshop. What is that? Well, teaching my child how to be a whore in the future. She's gonna have a lot of competition soon. We gotta start early, I guess. An Instagram reel sharing highlights from the sold out class quickly went viral as people argued whether it was appropriate to have kids participating in pole-based fitness. Well, the kids don't understand what is that. That's the whole point. They think of just dancing over there. They don't know what actually is something like that. All right. So it's like you have a child. I don't have here something to show you. Only my cock, and I'm not gonna pull it out here. Something long and round. All right, a little like all right. It's like you teach the children how to do this on some poles. And hey, it's just I don't know, polishing the carrot or something or whatever you want to call it. And the kids are gonna do, yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, can you lick it? Yeah. You don't tell them what exactly. They don't know what's that used in real life. Hey, we just having some tongue exercise now, up and down. I don't know. I don't do that, but I'm just, by observing. So the same thing with this kind of thing. The children don't understand that if the child will be, as I said, a certain age, and you will say, hey, actually, what you're doing is that. And if the children have a little bit of, class minimum, how should I put it? Not class. You don't have to have class. You have to have a certain upbringing. They say ooh, they say ooh, but they're not. They just dance on the pole. Here is garbage, my friends. I don't want to even go over here. The inspiration for our mommy and me pole fitness class stemmed from us looking to promote a unique bonding experience. I told you it was a quality time shit. Here it is. That's how they give it. Right here. Bonding experience between mothers and their children, while emphasizing fitness, strength, and confidence in a playful and supportive environment. How can this build confidence when you are actually working on a low person over there, acceptance, hard on? You work for his approval. That's what it is. Don't give me the pole environment. No, what it is. It's a pole dancer. I'm going to do all kind of movements so I attract your attention, so you give me money for me showing this and showing that. To a person who is over there for this very philosophical and deep thinking process over there. What is she doing over here? I think this is Michelangelo at work. Do you think so? Man, this is Leonardo da Vinci. What are you talking? Oh, yeah, I think so. You're right. Well, it was a sold out class. Hurry up, maybe they're still registering. This is, see, on one hand, I'm thinking, well, fuck them. They're going to have this kind of society. My family will get better, will get in ahead. But probably there's going to be a requirement for a job somewhere. And my kids will not get it because they don't have that experience. How about that? It's getting there. It's getting there. Why? Because they're going to be more numerous than people like us, and they will vote. And they will vote their people in power, and those people will make laws, and they will make laws for them. What do you think? That's the way democracy works. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.